IQ people are ruled by EQ people. And Silicon Valley is an ideal example of it. Sometimes I jokingly say, now take it as a joke, not a serious one. Those who get 90% in 12th standard, they become engineers and doctors. Those who get 15 less, 75%, they go into the commerce line, open the company and hire the first two and pay them. They go into public life and make policy, which is a fact of the field of education. But now we are proud that we have IITians as our cabinet minister. Yug badal raha hai. Quality education is now showing its shine in the country. And you know, still 15% less, what happens? 45%. He goes into the underworld and controls the first three. It's just a joke. What I mean to say is that when it comes to quality education, tell your pupils that you decide. Come on. There are hundreds of stories which you can tell your pupils apart from your subjects. So when I talk to teachers, I tell them, your period in the class is not 45 minutes. It's 40 plus 5. Your class period time is not 45 minutes. It's 40 plus 5. If it's 40 minutes, then it is 35 plus 5. Of those 45 minutes, 40 minutes, the teacher must teach the subject. Last 5 minutes, tell your children inspirational stories. Tell your children real life incidents of great personalities which can inspire them, which can motivate them, which can make them dream big and thus create big. That brings quality in education, ultimately quality in life. Unless you make your children dream big, and then a zeal from within, a thirst from within to see that big dream, textbooks are not going to create great citizens. The onus lies on us. I suggested this at the highest level in NEP. 40 plus 5, not 45. Not 45 plus 0, 40 plus 5 is 45. This gives you quality education. You know, basically charcoal and diamond are real brothers. Both are carbon. Charcoal is carbon, diamond is carbon. But what is the value of charcoal? And what is the value of a diamond? In a small piece of diamond, you can purchase a whole truckload of charcoal. Both are real brothers, rather twins. But one became a charcoal, the other became a diamond. What is the reason? If the carbon atoms are haphazard, the final product is a charcoal. If the same carbon atoms, they come together in a hexagonal structure. We all studied benzene ring in chemistry in high school. When it comes into a hexagonal structure, the same carbon atoms, they come together to make graphite, which we use in our pencils, lead, Pb. The chemical name is Pb. Value increased a bit. When the same carbon atoms come together in a tetrahedral structure, the final product is a diamond. Your job as teachers is to adjust the inner structure of your pupils into a tetrahedral structure so that they become diamonds, not coal and graphite. That is quality education. So teach them EQ and teach them SQ. After 2005, 2010, this new concept has come. The spiritual quotient. Above IQ, above EQ is the spiritual quotient. You know qualities of spiritual quotient that you need to imbibe in your pupils to have a quality education in them. Qualities like flexibility, The new definition at Harvard University of intelligence is flexibility to change is intelligence. Flexibility to change is intelligence. Flexibility. Self-awareness. Third is an ability to face and use suffering of life. It's a spiritual quotient. Fourth, an ability to be inspired by a vision. In 1977, when Narendra Modi went to America, his first morning there, sitting in the window of his room, he cried for half an hour. When will my country see this infrastructure? Inspired by vision. He brought a computer from America, put it in the headquarters in Delhi, and got all the veterans together and showed them this is called a computer in 1977. Fourth quality of spiritual quotient is inspired by vision. Fifth is an ability to see connection between diverse things. Still in Indian education system, a student cannot have diverse faculty subjects together in the studying in the stream. In America, you have that system. You can major in something and minor in something else which is absolutely different from his faculty. Parimal bhai, am I right? Now it will be implemented. In the NEP, it is included, very much included. You can have a major in something and a minor in a subject which is absolutely different from your main faculty of major. That giving choice to the students will give quality education and thus quality of life. Sixth quality of spiritual quotient is an ability to cause as little harm as possible. Teach your children this. To people, to surroundings, to environment. Seventh quality is to ask and probe fundamental questions of life. You have the right to disagree. And when you disagree, you should have the power to express yourself. Humbly, with all humbleness, but if you disagree, you must express yourself. And exercise your right to disagree when you disagree on a point. It's not necessary that all of us live and think and behave on the same wavelength of life. Frequencies can differ. An important lesson was taught to the pupils by the teacher. That you have the right to disagree. And when you disagree, you have the power, you should have the power to express yourself. When this comes in the minds of educators, that beyond textbooks, we want to teach them such qualities of life, then the quality of education will improve and thus the quality of life. This is how a coal is transformed into graphite and a graphite into diamond. This is how it comes into existence. This is how it plays a role in the society. Thus making the society great, thus making the nation great. One more point, along with education, along with the subjects, teach your children that purity of character is the highest practical education ever in life.